Welcome back to Dano Does Things. This week I'll show you how I like to paint realistic looking pine trees. And since it's still the festive season, at least when I'm making this, I'm going to do it in a little snow globe. Plus I'll show you how I use specialty watercolors to add some extra details. Let's start by painting the glass of our globe in a very watered down light blue, leaving some white space for the shine on the globe and the snow that's gathered on the bottom. We'll also use some brown umber mixed with yellow ochre to lay down the first layer of the snow globe's base. Now for the actual tree, I like to take a watered down brown and outline the tree branches. This will give us a base to follow for when we add the green later. While we let that dry, we can put a second layer on our globe, emphasizing the edges and giving our base a darker layer of brown in a bit of a wood pattern. Now we can start on the tree proper. I like mixing a bright blue with a yellow ochre to get the green as opposed to just using a green paint. I find it's easier to fine-tune the color and it just seems like a richer color overall. I also always like to keep a scrap of paper nearby to test the colors as I mix. Using a medium small brush, this one is a size 8, use some light dabbing motions to place your green paint along the branches you drew earlier. Make more dabs near the central trunk and less as you move away towards the end of the branches. While that first layer dries, we can put a few more details on the snow globe. Back to our tree, mix up some green that is a shade or two darker than the first layer. To do this, I added a little bit of burnt umber. Using the same motions as before, add the darker paint to what would be the bottom half of each branch to imitate the shadows and the depth. Now that's all you need to do for a very basic pine tree, but I'm going to add a bit of snow using some specialty paints. First I'll use gouache, which is a bit more opaque than regular watercolors. I'll use this in white to add some snowflakes in the globe and then dab a little on the edges of the tree. Another specialty watercolor I like to use is metallics. While they stand out a lot on black paper, I like to use them on white paper or over regular watercolor to add just a little bit of shine and interest. It's kind of hard to see on screen, but the little bit of shimmer really makes any watercolor pop. I hope you enjoyed this simple tutorial, and good luck on your watercolor adventures. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.